Hi, my name is Grace and I'm a registered associate nutritionist and health coach here at Second Nature. When we're feeling a little bit bored, we're likely to be feeling a bit dissatisfied and a bit restless. And we're also likely to experience some cravings for some instant satisfaction and reward. And at the moment, that craving is for food, which means the hunger that we are feeling right now is likely to be emotional hunger rather than physical hunger. If we only use food to combat that emotion, then over time our brain is going to start to make a connection between feeling bored and using food. So eventually that's going to become a habit where every time we feel bored, we're going to turn to food and emotionally eat. So today I'm going to be talking you through a mindful eating exercise which can really help us to tap into our hunger and fullness cues and to hopefully break that habit of emotional eating whenever we are feeling these emotions. So for the exercise, I'm going to be using a square of dark chocolate, but feel free to use whatever food you like. Maybe it's the thing that you're craving right now. So before we begin, I just want us to take a moment to reflect on our physical body. So think about where you are right now. If you're like me, I'm actually in my bedroom right now. But are you in your kitchen? Are you in your living room? Are you, sat down? Are you standing up? Are you slouching? Are you sat up tall? Think about what your body is doing right now. And there's no judgment here. We're not here to judge. We are just simply observing and being in that present moment. So once we've done that, we're then going to take a moment to go through all of our senses. So the first sense that we're going to be starting with is sight. So I just want you to take a moment to take a look at the piece of chocolate or whatever food that you have and just really look at it. Think about the shape of it, think about what it feels like in your hand, and ask yourself, when do you ever really properly look at the food that you're eating? So really look at what it looks like. And then I want you to take it just under your nose and take a deep inhale to really get that smell of the chocolate. So think about what that smell smells like. Is it as strong as you remember, or does it smell how you remember? Maybe it brings back some memories. Maybe it smells different to what you remember or what you thought it would. And then once we've done that, we're going to take a small bite of the chocolate. And I don't want you to swallow or chew. I just want you to place it on your tongue and hold it there and allow it to melt. So think about what that feels like right now. So think about the texture that it feels like. Maybe it's silky. Maybe it's actually a lot chalkier than you remember. What's the taste like? Is it sweet? Is it quite rich? Is it quite bitter? Really think about what those initial thoughts around those senses are, and think about whether it's actually what you remember it to taste like in that initial stage. Push it to the roof of your mouth as well and feel that texture against your tongue. And then I want you to swallow once it's all melted. And again, think about the reflection of that. Does it taste how it tasted last time? Or does it taste differently? And then I want you to take another bite. So this time I want you to do the same thing, go through the same process and reflect on how it felt in comparison to that first bite. Does it taste different? Does it taste more enjoyable? Less enjoyable? Is it a different texture maybe now that you've had some in your mouth already? Think about the experience in comparison to that first bite. And then you can finish the square of dark chocolate in the same way and follow that same process with every bite that you take and really reflect on all of the senses that you are experiencing. And when you finish this mindful eating exercise, I want you to reflect on these final questions. So are you more or less satisfied to eat another piece of dark chocolate right now? Are you feeling satisfied with this amount of chocolate? And then I want you to think about a time when you ate more than one piece of chocolate. Did you feel more or less satisfied then or now after just eating one square of dark chocolate?